Welcome back, students. Now we are going to see about the income and expenditure account. So in the introduction part, I told you in case of business organizations we will be preparing profit and loss account. For not-for-profit organizations we prepare income and expenditure account, which is similar to the profit and loss account. So income and expenditure account is a summary of the income and expenditure of a not-for-profit organization. So for what it is prepared? So it is prepared to find out the surplus or deficit pertaining to a particular year. So in the business form of organizations wherein we will find out the profit or loss. Similarly, in case of not-for-profit organizations, we prepare the statement of income and expenditure in order to find out the surplus or deficit which is pertaining to a particular year. So as you know, all the incomes will be shown on the credit side, expenditure on the debit side. So there are certain rules to be followed here. Let us just look into those important points to remember while preparing the income and expenditure account. So only revenue items will be included in the income and expenditure account. So you have to keep this point in your mind. Only revenue items will be included in the income and expenditure account. So capital items should be excluded. You should not include capital items. So capital items will be shown only in the balance sheet, not in income and expenditure account. So it should be excluded. Only revenue items will be included in the income and expenditure account. Similarly, opening balance and closing balance of cash in hand and cash at bank should be excluded. So I have already shown that in the receipts and payments account. Similarly, the closing balance of cash and bank will be shown on the asset side of the balance sheet. But this item will not be shown in the income and expenditure account. So opening balance and closing balance of cash in hand and bank will be excluded. So in the receipts and payments account, we excluded the non-cash items like depreciation, outstanding expenses, all those things have been excluded. Whereas those non-cash items will be included in the income and expenditure account. So what are those non-cash items? So non-cash items such as accrued income but not received. So income has been accumulated, you didn't receive that yet to receive. So accrued income but not received. Then loss or gain on sale of fixed assets will be shown in the income and expenditure account. So loss on sale of fixed assets will be shown on the expenditure side, whereas gain on sale of fixed assets will be shown on the income side. And depreciation will be shown on the expenditure side. Then we were discussing about the surplus or deficit, right? So normally in case of your profit and loss account, we will find the net profit or net loss. So in case of this income and expenditure account, we will be finding out either surplus or deficit pertaining to a particular year. So if the income is more than the expenditure, then you have surplus. If the expenditure is more than the income, you have a deficit. And there are few more points to remember while preparing the income and expenditure account. Let us see those points now. So the next point is that only revenue receipts pertaining to the current year should be taken to the credit side of income and expenditure account. On the debit side you will be having expenses, credit side you will have the income. So all these revenue receipts which are pertaining to the current year should be taken to the credit side of income and expenditure account. So credit side of income and expenditure account is nothing but the income side. So these revenue receipts will be shown on the income side, and revenue expenses pertaining to the current year should be taken to the debit side of income and expenditure account. On the debit side you have the expenses. So these revenue expenses will be taken to the expenditure side. So for both cases due adjustments has to be made. And when we do the problems, I will explain what are those adjustments and how it has to be done. And the next point is any income or expense relating to a specific fund. So even in donations we have seen general donation and specific donation, right? Under that, in case of any specific condition, you call that as specific donation. So those things which are created, these funds are created for a specific purpose. It may be a prize fund, tournament fund, match fund, all those things. So which are created for a specific purpose. You call that as specific fund. So any income or expense relating to specific fund must not be taken to income and expenditure account. Should not be taken into, must not be taken to income and expenditure account. So those specific fund will be shown in the balance sheet on the liability side, not in income and expenditure account. So let us now recall what are the important points we need to remember for the preparation of income and expenditure account. Shall we do the recap now? First one, opening balance and closing balance of cash in hand and cash at bank will not come in income and expenditure account. It will not be shown. Right? It should be excluded from the income and expenditure account. Then capital receipts and capital expenditure must be excluded. So these capital items will be shown only in the balance sheet. So we should not include those items for income and expenditure account. So leave those two items. Then only revenue receipts will be shown on the income side. Similarly, revenue expenses will be shown on the expenditure side, and for both cases due adjustments to be made. And then any income or expense relating to a specific fund must not be taken to income and expenditure account. And then one more important point. So non-cash items such as bad debts, depreciation, loss or gain on sale of assets, so all these things will be included in the income and expenditure account. So those non-cash items were excluded from the receipt and payment account, but those non-cash items should be included in the income and expenditure account. And after doing all the items, the respective expenditure side and income side, we have to see the totals of both. If income is more than the expenses, then you have a surplus. If expenses are more than the income, then you incur a deficit, you have a shortage. Able to understand, children? And we shall move on to the problems now. So you can see the problems in the next video.